I was actually a transfer, and I was walking around the MU area, and this friendly Filipino guy just comes up to me, and just starts talking to me. Sean De La Pena, yeah.
So I transferred here, and so actually during my first quarter I transferred. I bumped into an old high school friend who was a part of Jazz, and Samantha, yeah, Tashima.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I knew her from high school, and she told me about this club, Jazz, and I was like, okay, I'll think about it, because she's like, yeah, I'm going on the Jazz ski trip. Like, it's a bunch of fun. Like, you should definitely enjoy Jazz. And I was like, okay, think about it. And then finally I decided, okay, screw it, I'll go. And so I went, and I never left.
Well, actually, I heard about jazz like when I was still in high school because my older brother Sam was in jazz at the time. And when I was deciding on which college I wanted to apply to, my brother told me, well, if you come to UC Davis, I can introduce you to a really great club I'm part of called Jazz. So when I got into UC Davis, I decided to join Jazz in the fall of 2015.
Yeah, I started going to like this study. It was during like near finals week where everyone was studying, and then I opened my laptop and it had like this girl log on background. And then Sean saw, and then he was like, "Oh, we should do like an anime night." And then we did that, and it happened.
Oh yeah.
And it was one of my favorite things.
I stayed because the best friends I made were in jazz over my 4 years of college, so it's hard to leave.
All of my friends were in jazz, and I just wanted to be surrounded by Japanese people.
Well, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
I think that Mikio and Annie been really nice friends. Got my back. And Vu, definitely. I can still kick his ass and smash. So.
I would say Tina, definitely. I mean, I wasn't that active last year, but she keeps inviting me for something, for events and everything.
You, of course.
Yes,
Shout
Lisa
out to,
Yi. You, of course.
Shout out to Lisa Yi, 1333. All the people hosting everything.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Hura.
Oh yeah,
Chris
Chris
Hura,
is dope.
definitely.
Yeah. And who else? Obviously, Kyle Nagasawa.
Kyle Nagasawa.
He's a good kid. He's
the future.
Yeah,
He's the future. He's the golden child.
He's
the golden child.
Have you heard him sing? He can sing.
He can do everything.
Yeah.
Go, Jen. Go.
Well, there's two people. One is my first year, Risako. Yeah. And the other one is Katsuo. Yeah, because I think Katsuo is like one of my first friends that I made after I came back from my study abroad.
Listen, Kaz. You're not the one.
Why are you touching with Mike?
Yeah.
For one is my big, Sayaka. She, has been a role model to me. The other people are the people who I lived with, especially those in jazz, like Sako, Sean, and Shimo. Sako, he's an idiot. I've spent a lot of time with him inside and outside of jazz. Sean, there was a period of time he wouldn't talk to me for a while, but besides that, I mean, it was great. And Shimo, he's helped me out a lot with a lot of different projects, and also I have so much fun performing with him. Do you have a favorite event? Camping as an Eagle Scout or Eagle Scout Major.
Yeah. Jeffrey threw up on my car.
On your car?
On my car. But then he took me to a car wash, so my car was cleaner than before.
That's my president. You have a favorite memory in jazz?
I think my first ski trip.
Was that the one with Christian?
That was the one with Christian. Yeah, it was.
Elaborate.
He went on a ski trip with us, and he liked to have a good time. We can just say that. And I think we started off the night doing the power half hour, and I was like having a good time, very chill. And then like a couple hours after that, I was like, you know what? I should go check on Christian. Like, I wonder what's going on with him. he was so wasted, but he just wanted to just keep drinking. And it was like I had to physically like restrain him to like not drink. I'm like, dude, calm down. He also threw up on my glasses, so that was like pretty cool. You know, that was a good memory.
I mean, beach trip last year was really fun. That late night adventure and the famous evening crab incident, yeah.
Beach trip, when Amy put a bunch of sand crabs in a beer bottle, that was pretty funny.
It's so broad. Or like...
What was the first one that you remember?
Oh, like dream as in like you sleep and then you dream. Or
No. Like what you wanted to be when you grow up.
Oh.
You know?
I think I wanted to be a wedding planner or flight attendant or a doctor. I think those three. Yeah. Or an architect.
Yeah, I do. Harry Potter. Because I didn't...
That's honest, yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't know the word actor or like the camera dude, so whatever I saw in the movie, I thought it's a Harry Potter, and it was a cool, and you know, I'm kind of Harry Potter because I'm speaking English. Yes.
I guess so. At one point, I thought I was going to be a scientist. That didn't happen.
Maybe that didn't happen to a lot of us.
Well, I wanted to be a singer, but then I found out it's kind of hard. And so I should decide not to do it.
Plans. So right now I have lined up for me is a wine internship, a 6-month wine internship. So I get to basically take like the lab aspect, could like test the pH levels of the soil and stuff like that, and like fermentation process and all these things. So hopefully it's either gonna lead up to like a wine thing where I'll become like a senior manager or something like that in like the lab. But I don't know. We'll see where life takes me.
I got an internship in Japan through Lisa's brother. He was a recruiter. So I'm gonna do that for 5 weeks in Japan, and then I have to fly back, and then my mom's in Japan right now, so then I'm gonna move to Japan for a couple years. My girl's over there too, and then just shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm just gonna do like international business, just cause like that's the field my dad's in. He's in Taiwan right now, so I might help him out a little bit. We'll see.
I'm gonna go to grad school. I'm gonna go to Berkeley to get a master's in engineering in material science.
Wait, are you already accepted and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh dang! Congrats.
Yeah.
Right now, I want to work either with the USDA or at the zoo. The thing is, I love cattle, and I appreciate cattle, so I eat them.
Didn't you also say you wanted to be like cattle farmer in Japan?
So okay, here's another thing. If I learn Japanese, I'm gonna go to Japan. I don't know for how long, but I'm gonna work in Japan. Shouts out to Brandon Sacco. Follow his tracks. So I'll take pictures of bananas every day and then label him banana, and then work on the side. Yeah.
That's the thing I definitely regret most is not joining JASS for my first year.
I probably would have joined JASS earlier. I remember passing by the table freshman year, but I just didn't go up. But
I guess not joining sooner is a regret of mine. I wish I had joined a little sooner.
It's gonna sound cliche for the jazz video, but like, I wish I joined jazz sooner.
A lot of seniors actually. But besides school and jazz, do you have any hobbies or activities like to partake in?
I draw a lot. I have like a sketchbook and like little art things I haven't done lately, but I think my favorite medium is watercolor actually, or oil pastels, because you can kind of get the best blending and best kind of like color gradients that you want.
I do make sock plushes, so I make dolls out of socks.
Oh.
Yeah. I usually make them as gifts for friends and stuff.
I like to write.
Like stories?
No, as opposed to left, I think.
I like write like stories, like short stories.
Okay.
Or like if I have an idea, I'll like write it down. It sometimes becomes like pages and pages of just like utter crap, but it's fine.
So is there anything that you want to tell us, like something that a lot of jazz people might not know about you?
well, Bradley's not actually my dad. Let's get that straight.
I used to have straight across bangs for most of my life. But then it was beach trip last year. So Samantha Mark, she had a little too much to drink, and she was kind of like sitting on the couch area, and she's like, "Oh, Lisa, like, I want to talk to you." I was like, "Yo, what's up?" She's like, "You know, like, you look a lot better without bangs." So then I was like, "Oh, you know what? Like, Sam, I could trust your word on it." So that's what I did this summer. I decided to grow out my bangs.
That I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool at all. Just a normal person. Yeah. Being called the coolest guy in jazz is so weird to me because in my apartment or in just like my other group of friends, I'm like the person always getting roasted. So I'm not used to this gratification as soon as I walk into the room. And so when you guys were like coolest guy in jazz, I'm just like, what the, what? Where is this? Because I've been like conditioned to not think that way. I'm just the one getting roasted. I'm just a joke, pretty much, or yeah, for other people's enjoyment.
But who started it?
Who do you think started it?
Sean?
Yeah.
Probably Sean.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jazz.
Thank you, Jazz.
Thank you, Jazz.
Thank you, Jazz, so much.
For being so nice to me.
For all the great memories.
You know, thank you for every second that Sean didn't talk to me because I killed him in Ninjas.
For introducing me to so many great people.
For the precious memory.
For getting me out of my room.
For being the doorway to all the awesome friendships I made.
For reading my weekly emails. For all the memories.
For the stories, memories, and lifelong friends.
For ending my college experience, ending it on a really strong note.
Thank you for always being there for me and supporting me.
I really appreciate the time I've spent with y'all, even if it was short.
Jazz has been a very big part of my college life.
You guys are a really cool club.
Just know that everyone in this club has affected me some way permanently.
It's just been my family away from home.
I really, really wish I had more time with you all.
I just gotta say thank you, Jazz.
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 Was that too cheesy?
你如果想做馄饨，你先买馅儿，所以最好去99大华去买点儿。最好吃的馅儿是猪肉，所以 sorry, can't do it.
Were you actually talking about wontons?
Hi Jazz, it's me again. みんな、一緒友達、ずっともだよ。